ever wonder what almost made it into the original Star Wars? It's funny how even the most iconic films have moments that end up on the cutting room floor. And today we're diving into a fascinating story from Mark Hamill himself, revealing a line of dialogue he's incredibly grateful didn't survive the editing process. Um, Nearly half a century ago, George Lucas unleashed Star Wars upon the world, forever changing science fiction and pop culture. But getting to that final product wasn't always smooth sailing. Mark Hamill, the actor who brought Luke Skywalker to life, vividly remembers the early days and a particular scene that almost made the cut. Hamill recalls a screen test where he shared a scene with Harrison Ford, who was being considered for the role of Han Solo. During this test, a line of dialogue was delivered that, in hindsight, Hamill is thankful was removed. There was a line in the screen test. Thank God it was cut, and I've never forgotten it. Hamill shared where in the Millennium Falcon, no Wookiee. It's just me and Han Solo. He says, when he gets toward the Death Star, okay, that's enough for me. We're turning around. Ooh. I've held up my side of the bargain, and then I say, but we can't turn back. Fear is their greatest defense. I doubt if the actual security there is any greater than it was on Aquileia or Suust. Uh, and what there is most likely directed toward a large-scale assault.
Who talks like this?
It's easy to see why Hamill cringes when remembering it. Even as a devoted fan of Lucas, he acknowledges that the line was clunky and unnatural. The dialogue just didn't fit the tone or character dynamics of the film. Hamill also explained the challenge of delivering such a line convincingly. Now, I could break it down for you and diagram it by melding Google as a sentence. It makes sense. But to make it sound like it's an original thought that just occurred to you and deliver it in a spontaneous way is really, really hard. George Lucas's writing style has often been a topic of discussion. He himself has admitted to intentionally incorporating corny dialogue, drawing inspiration from classic 1930s westerns and serials. Many actors, including Hayden Christensen, have defended Lucas's approach and his ability to work with talent. Hamill shared a interesting insight into Lucas's directing style. George Lucas is not an actor's director in the sense that he doesn't want to hear about backstory or motivation. He cast actors who are so close to what he wants that he's not going to have to do a lot of that. And Harrison is endlessly laid back and cool the minute he walks in the room. Hamill's approach was simple sincerity. The only decision I made that turned out to be the right one is I'm going to do this as sincerely as I can. It's a testament to his talent that he was able to deliver even awkward lines with conviction. Um, and it's amazing to think about how a single line of dialogue can change a film. While some of the dialogue in the original Star Wars might be a bit cheesy, it's those quirks that contribute to its unique charm and lasting appeal. Um, Speaking of charm, did you hear about the Jedi who went to the library? He was looking for a uh, good read on the Force. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time, bye bye, bye bye, bye bye, bye bye.